Hey everyone, how's it going? Happy Friday. This video I'm just going to show how the fish from Southeast Cichlids settled in, and then I wanted to go through all the rest of the fish in the tank and just kind of bring you up to date on who's all in here and how they're doing. So let's get to it here. So here's the Bucco rhodocite yellow I just got from Southeast Cichlids. He's got a little bit of blue on his gill plate if you see, doing well. Here's the little Heterotanea, Buccochromis heterotania. Doing pretty well. Here's the Autopharynx RL marginatus marguerite. He's taking a little bit longer to settle in. Can't really get him out of this corner here, but he'll be doing well. He's got some color to him. Like I said, he just seems to be a little shy at the moment, which is fine. So as for everybody else, let's go through it there. Here's my wild-caught Tyrannochromis macrostoma. Still not really coloring. He's got a little bit of blue specks on his gill plate. That's about it, but they take a long time, so I don't have a problem with that. There's my Exochromis anagenes. He's coming along real nice. Looks like he nipped his head on my background or something. He's a pretty good sized fish. He's probably 8.5 inches, something like that. He's really laid back, which I like about him. He doesn't bother anybody. Here is my Protomelis anectens. Corey Hecker also got one. You can see he really colored up well. I'm happy with him. Very happy with him. Let's see here. Here's my wild-caught Steveny Imperial Chamate. Last video I featured him. He had no color. So you can see he's starting to get some blue there. Really excited about that. Sorry, he only stays around the top, so I can never really get a great shot of him. Here's my wild-caught Herte. I think probably the favorite fish that I have in here. Big fan of him. The clown loaches seem to try to get in every shot. They just follow my camera around. It's kind of annoying actually, but also kind of funny. There's my deep water. He is probably the biggest deep water that I've ever seen. He's got to be 8.5 inches. He just shines in that light. You can never really see his true color. I got a really bright light, a Beamsworks 72 inch, and it's got such a high lumen output. I almost wish it wasn't so bright sometimes. Okay. Next to him is my Sapphire. Loaches, again, won't get out of the way. He's about 6.5 inches. Got a lot of nice speckles to him. Okay, where are we at now? There's my bigger Lichnochromis that I just got from Dave's Rare Fish and did that video on. He settled in really, really well. They haven't eaten today, so they're all hovering at the top, thinking I'm getting ready to feed them. See, I also have, bear with me here. Where did he go? Wow, sometimes these fish can just hide right in front of your face. Oh, there it is. I have another male Lichnochromis. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep him or sell him. He's only about 5.5 inches. If you get him in the right light, you can see he's got some blue, so it's a definite male. I'm just not sure if I want to keep duplicates in my tank or not. Who else do we got in here? We got the wild-caught Tyrannochromis holotania. No color yet. Still waiting. He's not too big. He's only about 5 inches, so he's got a ways to go. Aristochromis christii. Probably the biggest fish I have in the tank. He's about 9 inches. One of my favorites. I've had him, the deep water, and the Sapphire I've probably had for the longest. I do occasionally worry that he's going to eat one of my smaller clown loaches, but he hasn't yet, and he's had ample opportunity, so I'm hoping that I'm in the clear on that. Follow him around here. I just think they're a cool species of fish. You can see what he's doing there. That's their hunting technique. He's been doing that to my Heterotania. Yeah, there you go. So I have to keep an eye on that. I keep the lights off during the day until the Heterotania gets settled in because I'm worried the Christii is going to go at him too hard. If it gets much worse than what you just saw, I'm going to have to put the Heterotania in my Lethrinops tank for a few weeks till he kind of gets his feet under him, because the Heterotania is only 4 inches, and I think that if this Christie wanted to, he could take him down real easy. So that's a concern I have in the tank right now. Let's see who else. Well, I think last but certainly not least is my Bucochromis notatania. He's super nice. I'm a big fan of him. He colored up almost from no color to complete color in about a month. If you go back and watch my previous videos, you can find videos of him with zero color at all. I got him as a little 3-inch male from Live Fish Direct, the only fish I have in here from Live Fish Direct, and I kind of just bought from them just to test out their fish, and he turned out great. So if they ever have anything come up again that I want, I won't hesitate to get them. Oh, one more fish, Dimidiochromis strigatus. I forgot I didn't show him yet. Again, last time I did a video and featured him, he had no color. If you go back and look, now he's actually colored up really, really nicely. Also called the sunset hap. He's actually got big teeth for a hap. I don't know why I noticed that, but it's interesting. I think he's a neat fish. I always wanted one, but could never really find one. And now once I have one, I see strigatus on every single, fish website's availability list. So isn't that just how it goes? And here's the little Insignis from Southeast Cichlids. That's for my buddy. He's just going to be in here for a couple days until he gets picked up. I wish the Aromaginatus would kind of settle in a little bit more, but they're more of a laid-back species, so it's going to take him a bit, similar to my Herte, to get settled in. The Herte, I put him in here when I got him with color, and then he completely went dull, got bullied, and then after about a month, he just settled in. People stopped bothering him, and now he's got great color. So everyone's doing really, really well here. Gonna zoom out. The Anectons, he was nice when I got him. He was a nice blue, but once he settled in, he took on almost like a glowing blue, like a whole different level. So I think he turned out really nice, better than what I expected when I got him. And when I got him, he was nice. So I'm really happy with that. I'm just hoping that they lay off the Heterotania enough where I can leave him in here, because I really don't want to take him out and put him in my Lethrinops tank. I want to leave him in here if at all possible, but I'm not going to risk him getting hurt with as hard as they are to find and as expensive as they are. So I hope that brings everyone up to speed on what I've got. As you can see, most of my fish still have some growing and some coloring to do, which I find to be really exciting. I think that's my favorite part of the hobby, probably, is when you see them go from no color to start coloring up to full color. I think it's a cool transformation. So you get a look at everyone again there. I don't anticipate adding new fish here in the future, really. I mean, I'm sure I'll add some, but I don't have any plans on any specific fish that I'm looking for. I wouldn't mind if I could find an adult Mdoka white lips, probably 4 inches or bigger. But you saw with the Heterotania, 4-inch fish in here, it makes me nervous. So I prefer to add anything in here be at least 5 inches. If I had a choice with the Heterotania, I would have waited until he was bigger. But, you can only get what you can get. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed going through the fish. And have a great weekend. See ya.